and I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. Living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free, meant to be free.
I've got the world on top of me, weighing down so heavily. Gonna fall eventually. There's no defying gravity. But you make me feel. But you make me feel indestructible.
Hey, how's everyone doing today? Sage here, and we're going to be breaking my game, my side project. Hopefully Green Arrow is with us. If not, I'm going to have to hit him up if something becomes too difficult. But yeah, I'm going to be filling in holes. We got a lot of stuff done, but now I need to start finalizing stuff. So I'm going to have to be making some images in combat. I'm going to have to be doing some coding, and really it's a lot of cleanup work. So let's get into it. Woo. All right. In fact, I think I'm going to actually turn off the music because I need to be able to hear and test stuff, right? So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and launch the project. Maybe. There we go. Let's go ahead and get the music upward, sound effects. Now, as a forewarning, we will be going across at least one image, to my knowledge, that's probably not suitable for virgin people. So, just giving you a fair warning now. So I'm going to actually start the game. I'm going to do the one that I've been messing with the most, with this mage. Then we will go from there. So let's go ahead and start.
Shoot, I need to hurry up.
And I'm going to go by it real slow so y'all can see the story and everything, right? Get a feel for the character, get a feel for the environment.
Swinging by Matt's door was still on my to-do list as well. Afterwards, I'll dash back to my place and get ready. If I play my cards right, I'll be banging Tiffany before the night's out.
And if the volume is not good, just let me know. I'm actually going to hit up my buddy to make sure the volume's good. There we go.
Which I will thoroughly be enjoying every last second of, and for good reason.
I don't like the... See about that.
She sure was one hell of a hard cookie to crack. I have been working my magic on her for over a month.
Yeah, that'll work.
I laid all the groundwork down, and I think it is now time for me to cash in on that little investment.
Probably should have added like some walking noises, but it's at the very beginning.
And no better time to do it than at a party thrown by the Omegas. The frickin' Omegas. Talk about a stroke of good luck and knowing the right people. I had to pull in some big favors to gain access to this party for both me and Tiffany. First, however, I think I need to get Tiffany a little something to ensure that her panties drop to the floor tonight.
That emphasis on that is so funny.
Now, what would be a good gift to give her for that final push? Maybe this bend to the trend store will have something that catches my eye. Perhaps this was a bad choice. All these clothes look to be designed for damn old people. Not what I was expecting with a name like Bend the Trend. It should have been named Back in Time or Fashion, Lost to Time.
Oh man, my own.
May I help you, sir?
Oh my, I don't know. I just find some of my humor. I crack at my own humor because I think it's so bad that I find it funny.
Hopefully. Do you sell any Ringo clothing? If not, just point me in the direction of some lingerie instead.
I'm sorry, sir. We don't sell either of those here. Terribly sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Thanks anyways.
Well, that was a complete waste. Off to find a different store, preferably one that isn't stuck in the Stone Ages. Alright, I really need to pick up the pace. I'm on a time crunch here, and still haven't bought Tiffany a gift. Let's see. What else is on this strip?
Music stopped. I need to be mindful of musics and that stuff. I think I got to fix some music problems that I accumulated, I guess. It's just a bunch of cleanup stuff.
Wait a minute. What is she doing up there?
No, don't.
Huh?
Volume is a bit high. What volume? The voices or me or... Probably the voices if I had to guess. See how that is.
Did you feel that? Stupid question. How could I not?
We must hurry. If
I
we
need to-
sensed it, you know sure as hell she did as well.
Now, what was that?
I actually changed her. In the beginning, she was a different model, but I changed her because of there was an asset that was really, really good. I'm gonna have to boot up Daz again. But I'll show you why I changed it. Normally I wanted her to be like a Jackal and Hyde when it came to looks, right? So I wanted her to be like really pretty, but also later on in the story, she's a fucking demon, right? So that's kind of like the reason why I changed the model, because it was just kind of like a dark elf, right? But I couldn't really do anything beyond that unless I wanted to do a different model like she just transformed. But it just so happened that an asset popped up, and this particular asset has basically exactly what I wanted. I just got to find it here. I got it on the other screen momentarily. All right, here it is. So it's right here, this Nyx demon. So this is her model right now, but later when she goes crazy and stuff, she can actually go into this demon, and there's different shaping. So what I can do is I could have this model and then add in this shaping as in like a midway transformation. So it's not just like bam, bam, and she just changes, right? So it's just throwing in those extra details and stuff. All right, continuing.
Very interesting.
You ready, Blitz?
Why did that
Very
happen?
interesting.
You ready, Blitz?
Okay, I see why now.
That's what I thought. Let's go. We have work to do. What was that? What did you do? How am I not dead?
I don't...
He's like, I'm confused. What fuck, man? Leave me alone. Boom, purple.
Sleep.
What did you do to her?
Bitch is out. Man, wouldn't that be like, that would save so much time if you could just go to sleep like that. Just be like, sleep. Bam. I would save at least an hour a day just doing that.
Relax, will you? She's only sleeping and will awaken in a couple of minutes.
We don't have any time to waste. She will be here any second.
We will explain more in a moment. Close your eyes. It will make this journey much easier on you.
Close my...
That's a really cool flash.
I think I am going to be sick.
Okay, so the music changed.
I tried to warn you. Not my fault you didn't listen.
So I messed with the music up to this point at least.
What the hell is this all about? Is it so wrong for you to notify me before literally dropping in on me?
You can sleep like that, but it's not recommended. Right? Some funny gas they use in the operating room. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not legal either. It can also kill you.
I'm extremely busy and don't
Time was not a luxury we had. I'm assuming you felt it, right?
How's the volume now?
The ripple. I thought it was your organization
So
that caused
here is the first taste of learning this world. The ripple. So that gives an idea of, okay, so what just occurred is what they would refer to as a ripple. So a disturbance, some type of magic stuff, right? So it's okay now. Okay, cool. It's a little on my end, sucks, but I'm just trying to It might be because of my beanie too, because it blocks a lot of stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow, buddy. Outliver. But yeah, so this is the first sense of what this world is about.
Don't be silly. When have we ever caused a ripple that massive in the past?
And now she is just reassuring, like, when did we cause that? So this is something bigger, right?
He's the cause of it, actually.
You have got to be kidding me.
Enough!
Enough! I wish Renpai would come up with more stuff. Like, you can do like the H shake and the V shake and that kind of stuff like I just did. But sometimes like they got flash. You can change the colors of the flash, which is what I did with the purples. But I kind of wish they had other stuff, you know?
Who the hell are you people, and what do you want from me?
You didn't even introduce yourself to him. Let me guess. You just popped in and abducted him, basically. If you want me to entertain this unannounced visit, I suggest you both remove your cloaks and do the basics.
I found that wording really good. I wish a lot of my writing would come out like that, like this naturally, like and do the basics rather than just like, okay, now introduce yourself. Just like a change in wording. Hey, sweet pea.
I swear neither of you have any manners.
Right, introductions then. I'm Teresa. I am part of the Council's inner circle.
Teresa. So, now we know who she is and what organization she's from.
And I am Alana. I am the leader of the council.
We know who the leader is now already, too. They'll come into...
Council? Never heard of you? Is it a secret organization for the government?
They will come into play later. Much later.
For magic. And I'm Miss Meadows, the headmistress of this fine school, by the way.
A magic school? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, a magic school, Dragonspire Academy. And watch your language. I will not tolerate such vulgar terms. Now tell me, what is your name, young man?
And we can pick our name. I'm just gonna go with Sage. Because that's me.
Nice meeting you. Now, tell me, Ilana, why are you in my office, and how in the blue moon is he the cause of the ripple?
Here we go. How in the blue moon is he the cause of the ripple?
We're all fully aware men cannot harness magic, so stop attempting to pull wool over my eyes.
So this is more world building. What do you mean by other stuff? I'm like, for example, how about a swirl in effect, right? I can make it in After Effects and make it into a movie image or whatever. But it feels like it'd be really cool if Renpai had something that could do that. So I'm not talking about like a turn. I'm talking about like a going down a drain type of look, or like whirlwind and then that kind of stuff. So I know you can zip it off. I know you can do some minor stuff like that, but I tried to combine H punch and V punch together, and that shit did not work. But it'd be really cool to have more options in Renpai on doing that type of stuff. I was half tempted to actually take out this dialogue box and this stuff and just put up the bubbles of like them speaking of wherever they're at. But I figured that'd be more hassle than it's worth.
That's not entirely true.
So now we know that men can't make magic in this world, and that's what everyone's under the assumption of right now. And now she's about to crack that code real quick.
Excuse me?
It is knowledge that is only handed down to members of the council. Men can indeed harness magic.
That expression's perfect.
However, it is rare and only happens once every few hundred years, an exception to the rules more or less.
Okay, so here's more world building. It's rare and only a few hundred years.
Even we do not understand how it occurs, but it does nonetheless.
Unsure of how it happens.
I'll go out on a limb here and say that you want me to hide and protect him here at the academy. You know that request will cause all sorts of suspicion among the girls here.
That's only the half of it. I also need you to teach him. This is the best academy with the highest graduation rating. Not to mention your school's yearly exams are off the charts.
Don't try and butter me up. You may be the council, but that doesn't mean you can just barge in this school and start demanding requests.
That is understandable. How about we talk privately about this? I'm sure we can both come to an agreement.
Saka!
I do like that, though. I think that's the little bit that the Renpai does have is really nice to have, like in this type of instance, to where you're want to create a little bit of, you know, tension or whatever. So she's calling out to our next character.
Yes, headmistress.
Which is an orc. So we have orcs. No more world building.
Would you be so kind to escort this young man to his dormitory?
As you command.
As you command.
Come with me.
And I'm slowly getting to where it's going to be free roam, but it's going to be switching between story and free roam naturally.
Hold up. I have college and a life outside this whack-ass world.
Suck on these nuts. Was not the intention I was going with, but you know what? It works. And at some point in the game, that's probably what's going to happen.
Not anymore, you don't. You will be killed the instant you leave this region. That is why we brought you here in the first place.
So as soon as we leave the region, the main character's going to be killed. So that gives reason to why we got popped here.
I'll explain more to you tomorrow, I promise. Meet me here once you wake up. And don't come waltzing in here midday. So meet me first thing in the morning.
Are you satisfied with that answer?
I guess I don't really have a choice at the moment, now do I?
Good then, stop wasting my time. Let's go.
I have to do that effect in...
This will be your dorm while you are here.
Why
at
did that happen?
Dragonspire Academy.
I have to actually do that effect in After Effects.
Good then, stop wasting
I gotta figure out why
time.
that happened
Let's
though,
go.
so let's bring up my coding. I did not notice that before. So we are in, I think we're still in prologue. Okay, so I got it in the script thing. See, good, then stop wasting my time. Let's see where that's at. Okay. That is interesting on what. Oh, it has to be due to the pause. Let me look at it one more time and I'll switch to pause to try and match it.
This will be your dorm while you are here.
So it
at
looks like it's not
Dragonspire
quite
Academy.
done running, is what the actual problem is. So I'm going to go ahead and increase the pause time. This is something that kind of sucks.
Good then, stop wasting my time.
I'm going
Let's
to
go.
have to reload
Good
so
then,
that
stop
effect
wasting my time.
goes into play. And I got to keep on doing this until I get the right amount of pause that I need.
This will be your
See, that's
dorm
still-
while you are here at Dragonspire
it might be too-
Academy.
It might be, but the problem is it might just be too long. Maybe I need to cut it shorter.
This will be your good
And that's
then,
what's
stop
causing it.
wasting
It could be either way, so I got to see which one it is.
This will be your dorm while you are here at Dragonspire Academy.
God, I hate this.
This
It's
will
really
be your
annoying.
dorm while you are here at Dragonspire Academy.
Where's the main stream at? I see comments, but not YouTube. What do you mean? It's in the chat right below my face. Oh, mainstream is on Rumble. Yeah, I always prioritize Rumble, but I'm dual streaming to both YouTube and Rumble right now, so it shouldn't be, and both y'all can see each other's chats. So, yep, that's the setup I got right now anyways. All right, let's try and get this damn pausing down.
This will be your dorm while you are here
Why
at
does it keep
Dragonspire
on
Academy.
showing the last? That's what's happening is it's showing the last image. It's showing 48 very briefly. What if I do this instead? Let's change it from show to scene.
This will be good then. Stop wasting my time.
Then that's when I get that. Okay, great.
Good
Awesome.
then. Stop wasting my time. Let's go.
That's why I did show, so that that blink doesn't happen.
This will be your dorm while you are here at Dragonspire Academy. Good then. Stop wasting my time.
Let me
Let's
try
go.
one more thing. I doubt this is going to work. And this is something that I feel like Renpai should have a better handle
Good
on.
then. Stop wasting my time. Let's go.
Still does it. Okay, so that did not work.
This will be your dorm while you are here at Dragonspire Academy.
Got me another idea. And if this works, it's
This
going to be
will
so dumb.
Good then. Stop wasting my time. This will be your dorm while you are here at Dragonspire
So
Academy.
fucking dumb. Let me show you what I did. You went back to YouTube? I wouldn't say I went back to YouTube. I'm just dual streaming to them. I'm also making some standalone videos eventually at one point. So I'm kind of like, since I can do both at the same time, I'm okay with it. But I already know how YouTube is. YouTube likes to censor, don't like cussing, don't like what I do, and that kind of stuff. So it's just there, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But YouTube is no focus whatsoever. I just know that some people only use YouTube. So Rumble is also banned in a couple countries. So yeah. So what I did was I did the show transition, which is the movie type thing of it going dark and all that stuff. And then what I did was I didn't put no pause on it. So it showed this and then quickly showed this. And then when the movie starts running again, when after the pause, it goes back to the prior one, which is this one. So that's the whole idea behind it. I find it so stupid, but it worked. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. All right, so we're almost to the free roam area now.
First thing in the morning, change and meet with the headmistress. Understood?
So this is telling you what to do.
Your uniform has already been created and teleported to your wardrobe.
So letting us know that we have a uniform in our dorm.
Sure, got it. Whatever.
Listen. You can trust the headmistress. I was once in the same situation you are in right now.
Giving heads up and like security to the main character, because I mean the dude don't know any of these people, right? So don't know her either, but at least it gives like a little bit of reassurance.
I was ripped from my life the same as you.
This is creating a balance of, hey, we have something in common.
Really? What happened?
Nothing I trust you knowing. I just wanted you to know you aren't the first to have their life flipped upside down.
And this is makes it a mystery. Okay, so she got ripped from her thing, so it can lead to story later on. So it's that little carrot on the stick kind of stuff.
Sleep well.
Got to show the booty.
Thanks, I guess.
Shit, I don't even know what to do anymore.
That is her leaving. A little sound effects, pretty nice.
An hour ago, I was heading to a party with the prospect of fucking Tiffany, and now I am stuck in a magic world. What the fuck? Is this my life now? Living in the world of Mary Hotter?
A pun.
Of course I left my phone at my college's dorm, on the one day I really needed it.
Because that's the first thing that you would do, be like, oh my God, I'm going to call somebody. So that's why I put that line in there. Because there'd be somebody out there be like,
well, that just don't make no sense. Why didn't he just pick up his phone and call somebody?
So you got to really think from like every angle, and there will still be some sort of complaint or some minute little detail that I overlook that someone will freaking mention. It always happens. It happens in every story. It really does. Ahoy, how's it going? It's going great. How are you doing? So I try to cut out as much complaints as possible as I can. Because let me tell you, the last free roam game I did, oh my lord, I thought I'd never hear the end of it. And there's sometimes you just can't please. You know, you're because it's a group of people that like something this way and a group of people like something this way. So it's just how it is. Like the number one complaint I still seem to get is, man, the MC's such a bitch. So still struggling with that one.
I guess I should try to get some sleep. It's not like there's anything else I can do at the moment.
All right, go to bed then.
What are these sheets made of? It's so soft. Maybe they are enchanted?
Phone would be useless there. Not on the network. Yeah, correct. But if I did not say that I left the phone there, then I would have to say that, oh, look, I have no signal. I would have to give a reasoning on why that phone ain't there. You know what I mean? MC is so dumb. Well, yeah, exactly.
I'll see what the headmistress of this Dragonspire place has to say in the morning, and go from there, one step at a time, I suppose.
That is a typo. Guess I can fix that. One does not need to be capitalized. Not sure why it is, but it is. All right, there's that done now.
I'll see what the headmistress of this Dragonspire place has to say in the morning, and go
I thought
from
the
there,
MC
one
in the
step at a
space
time,
game
I
was
suppose.
solid. Yeah, that's what I thought too. And the biggest complaint that I got right now is he's a bitch. Like I got at least like 3 or 4 pages of people calling him a bitch. I'm like, yeah, because he's not a superhero. Just like, let me just snap my fingers and bam, everything's destroyed. That's how power, blah, blah. It's like, no. In every story, there is a problem that the MC has to overcome and solve. But, you know, I just chalk it up as I can be better at writing, and you know, the kind of genre I'm doing, you know, the readers need to realize, hey, listen, this ain't no AAA story game. You know, you're watching it for one reason and one reason only, you know? So there's that.
It's not like I could leave even if I wanted to. At least for the time being.
This is a sleep system that we just went through.
And meet with the headmistress of this wacky magic school.
Reassuring what we have to do. There is story where MC has no weaknesses, and that's the funny part. Like One Punch Man, yeah, it's just I find it like I don't like those type of stories either, but I just whatever, you know, whatever tickles someone else's Kool-Aid, I guess. All right, now we are in free roam. Free roam, yay, free roam. All right, as you can tell, here's the date. It's Thursday. It's 8 a.m. We need to start trying to break shit. Now, first thing that I know right off the bat is the same music is still playing, which is fine. That music can play here. But if I go into another scene and the music changes and I come back here, that music is going to change. So that's something that we got to do. Is this open source game or something? You're fixing it. Is it? Yeah, it's my game. My project. Well, I won't say my project. It's kind of Green Arrow's little baby too, because Green Arrow has done so much of the fucking coding. Yeah, and it's not released. It ain't gonna be released no time soon, but I am getting the foundation. We've been working on this for about a year. I was thinking about that a couple days ago, and I was like, man, I've been working on this thing for a minute. So we need to add some music. I know in my other project I had it so that music was based off of the area or whatever. I'm trying to think how I should do music now, because you can. It's not like you just always popping in on the same. Like I could have the same music in all these areas. So depending on where the person is. So I'm thinking that. Excuse me. What I'll do is after each scene, I'll just stop the music and then go back to this particular song, which is playing, which I don't even know what song is actually playing. So I need to figure that out. See, it started playing right after, let me bring this over here. So we were in the prologue and it started playing, because it's where you pick your name. So it's before that. Here it is. So this is the song right here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a notepad because I know I'm going to be coming back to this. Throw that over here. Bring this back over here. Nice little funny. No, the music is not AI. Everything else is though. So like voices is AI. Just not the music. Now soon the music will be, because the program that I'm using is actually working on music. So soon I'll have AI music, hopefully soon as well, so I can kind of like be more precise on what I'm actually looking for rather than trying to hunt through a million different songs, right? All right, so here's the entrance, wardrobe, bed. Okay, cool. Can't leave. You got to get dressed first. So that's kind of like blocking you out. Here is the quest. If you click on you, it should say talk to Miss Meadows. It does. Completed quest is empty. Her, empty. Corruption, 0. We met her. Same thing. Cool. Now let's go ahead and X out of that. That seems to be working perfectly. Let's go to wardrobe. Change your clothes. Absolutely. Nice. That's how you use the tools. So this is the outfit system. So you're gonna have to be in particular outfits whatever you do, which is another thing that I'm gonna have to test, because I don't think I've tested that for an upcoming thing. So let's go ahead and change. Cool. Now we can back out of here, and now we can leave. And here is, we're still in the morning, 8 a.m. and we can now go and visit Miss Meadows. So it says to visit Miss Meadows, so let's go ahead and head to her desk, and bam.
Oh, good. You made it. And even before half day.
Oh, Lord. Don't even start on me with that green arrow.
Forgive me, but I thought you would show up later due to yesterday's demeanor. The vibe I got from you was some sort of rebel type. Good to know you don't disregard all mandatory requests.
Yeah, don't get too used to it.
That better be a joke.
Trying to lay down ground rules and that kind of stuff. You know, characters getting a feel for each other and that sort of number. How far you can press your boundaries.
Anyways, listen up, because I have a ton of information for you to absorb.
All right, we got an information dump.
Normally, our students have several classes they must partake in to graduate from Dragonspire Academy.
I'm thinking about changing the music for this particular scene. And I wonder what would be a decent. Actually, I might change the music a little bit later. So now I think I'm in this other one. So let's go to. No, I do not change the music. I kind of want to change the music. See what I got in my library already? No. And that's a suspense. We don't need that. Let me see what I have in my other project. Maybe I'll just steal a song from there. Trying to find one that might fit this scenario. Too slow. Needs to be a little bit harder. Nah, that's too much. Doesn't fit the mood. That might work. That might work. So what I'm going to do is just do a Control-C, Control-V, and then take that same exact line of code that I had. I'll bring this over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. So we'll go up here. This is introductions. This is where we're currently at. And at the very beginning, what I'll do is stop music, because I want the music to stop, but I don't want the music to play until after this door. And if we can actually have it, I can just actually, how do I want that to fade out? So let's see, stop music, fade out 3. So the music will be coming down, and then we'll like play some music like right here. And then, what was the name of that song? There we go. That'll work. And that'll at least change up the music so it's not like the same thing over and over again, you know what I mean?
Dragonspire Academy.
MC is a wimp. He complains but obeys every time. Oh my lord. It's like, oh god, the MC is a cuck. Alright, let's go back so that the music changes. Oh shit, did I change yet? I did change. Let's see how it flows. Music went out.
Oh good, you made it. And forgive me, but I thought you would show up later due to yesterday's demeanor. The vibe I got from you was some sort of rebel type. Good to
now
know
the music
you don't
kicks in.
disregard
It's a little bit
all
too
mandatory
long.
requests.
So what I'm going to do is actually kick it out after right here instead.
The vibe I got from you was some sort of rebel type. Good to know you don't disregard all mandatory
Yeah, don't get too used to it.
All right, let's get back to
That
where
better be
we're
a joke.
at.
Anyways, listen up. Because normally our students have several classes they must partake in to graduate from Dragonspire Academy. However, you are a special case, as you are already aware of.
Yep, because we
And the
got a
council
penis.
wants Dragonspire to train and teach you? Don't ask me why, I have no clue.
Okay.
You will only be required to take on 2 classes. The bare minimum, truthfully.
The bare minimum.
The first is history class. You need to cram as much knowledge about our world's past as soon
There's a
as
typo.
possible.
I think I need an apostrophe there. There we go.
The first is history class. You need to cram as much
Yep,
knowledge
there we
about our world's past. The other is combat class. It will teach you the basics
Another
and advanced
typo.
techniques for battles.
Needs to be either both capitalized or both lowercase. History class was capitalized. I'll capitalize
The other is combat class.
Now that is what I'm talking about.
it. MC's excited. He wants to throw down.
Whoosh, boom, pow. Is it going to teach me to cast massive fireballs? How about lightning storms?
Neither. The class just shows how to defend yourself and attack without any real magic being casted.
Oh!
It's done by using illusions and calculating the person's survivability.
Well, that's lame.
now he's not happy.
And here I thought I was going to be taught to be a badass magician, casting crazy spells left and right.
Perhaps one day, for now, this is as close as you will be getting to casting spells.
It's Rumble!
Once you show some promise, I will then do private lessons with you to cast and fight using actual spells.
I need to find out when I need to put the time skip too. So that's another reason why I'm playing through here. It's because I got to get a skip time as well.
Because you are a special case, I will personally be taking you under my wing.
Why can't we just skip the combat classes then? Maybe get straight to the meat and potatoes.
One must first walk before they can run. Besides, I am the headmistress of this school.
Basically saying, shut up, sit down, follow my lead.
I don't have the spare time to be training you every second of the day. If you want to use actual spells, then I suggest you keep your head down and start going to classes to improve your abilities.
Which you will then level and gain more. Well, you'll gain levels. Now, when it comes to abilities in this game, the system that I'm going to be using, which has not been built yet, is going to be you have to purchase a spell, but you still can't cast a spell. So you got to actually study the spell, and you'll get like study points towards the spell. And then once you have completely mastered that spell, then you can cast it when you go into combat. You'll only start with Fireball as a magician. You'll start with Flame Arrow as a rogue, and you will get the Flaming Two-Handed Sword, and that's what you start with. That's the only one that you don't have to train for.
Fine. Whatever. I'll play your game for now. I doubt it will take me long to catch on to things.
At least until I find a way back to my world.
Still plotting to escape.
It all depends on you. Some magicians are quick learners, others take years.
Years?
He was not expecting that.
Sometimes, yes. All right, let's see what type of magician you are.
Type of magician?
Correct. Every magician falls under one of 3 categories: warrior, rogue, and mage.
So like a warrior magician or a mage magician? That sounds kind of dumb.
Playing light on the situation.
You're starting to test my patience by asserting these petty insults. Now hush, and let me test your ability to see what category you fall under. What? Impossible.
I kind of feel like that should be like a
Now
blue
hush,
flash.
And let what?
You know what I'm saying?
Impossible.
To really like capture the whole thing. Looks good. Appreciate it. There's still a lot of work to be done. Let's go and see if we can't change that. I think I have it in transitions, right? So there's the bloody flash. Okay, here it is. Teleport flash. So what I'll do is just do this and do like that, and I'll just name this blue flash. And then we will, man, I can't get my keyboard to look right or feel right. I want it like a lighter blue. Maybe something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll just take this. We need to save that. And then we go to
Impossible.
chapter 1. So we're looking, she just said impossible. So where is that? It's down here. Right here. So instead of dissolve, we're going to put blue flash.
What?
Now let's go back and look.
Now hush, and let me test your ability to see what category you fall under. What?
That's not bad.
Impossible.
What is...
Hush, let me concentrate. Well, you seem to be throwing a wrench into everything, don't you?
She is very bitter.
Apparently the norms do not apply to you. Everything we have all been taught since birth about magic has completely been flipped on its head.
Yeah, she don't like that too much. It's like, oh my god, we had a whole system, and now everything is just not what it seems to be. Sounds like government.
What do you mean?
Your magic is based on your personality in a sense. So when I check for your magic, I know which arch group you are from. So we can then summon you your very own one-of-a-kind catalyst.
Catalyst. We'll be going into more
An
detail on that.
outfit, unique only to you, that boosts your magic capabilities.
So what's the problem?
You actually learn that in the history class, in the quest line, but that's what I'm currently making, so we're not going to be looking at that. But they'll go into detail on what a catalyst is and that kind of stuff. Just more information so that you can understand the world better, right?
I'm getting weird readings, and each archetype is fluctuating.
Yeah, I did that. That was my first project. Not very proud of that one. But, I mean, oh my god, I got so much hate off of that.
So I'm all 3?
I don't have an answer for you. This has never happened before. I wonder,
Smoke's red now.
which type of magician piques your interest more? The warrior, rogue, or mage?
This is where you get to pick which one you want to be. Now, the magician is the one that is mostly complete. These two, we have to still iron out.
There, that did it. Making your catalyst outfit now. All right, it should be in your wardrobe now. Very interesting. Once you chose what type of mage you wanted to be, that one towered over the other two.
Giving the reason on why you got to choose.
I can see I am going to have my work cut out for me in this endeavor.
Yeah, me too.
Now, since that is over, allow me to finish telling you what I expect from you before I give you a small tour of the academy.
There's more?
Yes, there's more. For example, every student here pays 200 glint per week to be here.
That's got to
You will
change.
receive
I got to
no
change
special
that.
treatment in this regard.
I got to change that because that's going to have to be a lot higher. I'm actually going to increase that to probably like 600. Because you can work 7 days a week, and that will give you 700 glint. So I think that'll give you an extra 100, right? So that can be like your building base. Now, once you do more combat, you'll get more glint. But I want this to be set to 600. So I'm going to change that. If you played well, I mean, we still got a lot of stuff to iron out in that sense, Green, but 600 glint every week getting taken from you.
Yes, there's more.
So that'll leave you
For
about
example,
100 glint
every
to
student here
purchase or
pays
do what you
200
want
glint
with
per
during the
week to
week.
be here.
You see what I'm saying?
You will receive no special treatment in this regard.
Until you get into combat. Once you do combat, you'll be getting a couple little pennies and stuff in that kind of sense as well. And this also introduces you on what type of money currency that we're going to be using, because it says glint per week. It's like, oh, okay, well, that must be money. So just giving that little bit of, detail about the world here.
Hold up. You're forcing me to stay here. Now you're asking me to also pay? Sounds kind of fucked up, don't you think?
He's bringing up a good point.
It's called responsibility. Stop portraying everyone here as your enemy. If not for the council teleporting you here, you'd be dead.
Damn.
How do you expect me to pay this weekly fee exactly?
Just like in your world, a job. I have one place in particular that could use your help. But I'll tell you more about that later.
I need to check on the dormitory here. So because I don't know if I actually put in the glint for the dorm. So let's go ahead and do your dorm. Now we need to. Okay, here's sleeping. Oh, I had it set for 500 already. So I'll change that to 600. So as you can tell, every time you sleep, your meal gets reset, your work gets reset, and your study gets reset. Because you can't continuously study. So you get one study, you get one work, and you get one meal per day that you can do. So that's what all this is for. And it keeps up so that you got to keep on going day by day. Because that's pretty much what you're doing, is trying to bide time, or a bunch of little gatekeeping is the best way to put it. So let's go ahead and save that.
Just like in your world, a job.
Oh shit, did I do that right? Hold on.
In particular that could use your help, but I'll tell you more about that later.
Look at that. I did not even notice that. Inventory dot glint, I believe it is. Was it MC? Let me look. So I have it in the. I think it's inventory.glint, but it might be. I get confused. That's why I do a lot of copy pasta. Yeah. Okay. So it's inventory.glint. Gotcha. Where is my other thing, anyways? Gotcha. Okay. Inventory.glint. So that's right. Minus equals 600. Basically meaning it's going to take away 600. You can't just do minus. You got to do a minus equals. Don't ask me. I'm not a coder. All right, let's go back into it.
Just like in your work, keep in mind you will also be paying for any spells you wish to learn as well. Oh, I nearly...
Giving you an idea that you're going to be paying for your spells.
Any spells you wish to learn as well. Oh, I nearly forgot. Monday morning is when we will withdraw the 200 glint.
I gotta change that.
As it is already Thursday, I'll waive this Monday's payment.
I gotta change the voices too, because it's gonna say 200, but it's gonna say 600. So I'll have to change those voices as well. Just faster to write. All right, let's see. Let's go back to that. Let me write a note down here. Do voice for that and oh, that water pour was actually AI generated, by the way.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Okay.
Monday morning is when we will withdraw the 200 glint.
1 second, guys. I'm
As
just
it is
trying
already
to
Thursday,
redo these
I'll waive this
voices.
Monday's payment.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this right here. And I'm going to basically go to my AI site here that I got going on. And I need to change the voice to whatever voice she is, which I don't have a clue. So let's go ahead and minimize all that. You get a pretty good picture of one of the aliens in my current project. And then let's do voices. And then Dragonspire voices. Bring that back up. So the voices for her is Lily. So then we come back over here and we change the voice to Lily. Where you at, Lily? There's Lily. And then we generate.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Monday morning is when we will withdraw the 600 glint. As it is already Thursday, I'll waive this Monday's payment.
All right, cool. Then we're just going to go ahead and download that and save it. I'm going to put it on voices. Going to Dragonspire, and I'll just do it right here. Now, I need to make sure that it's the same exact file, so all I got to do is drag it and throw it in there, right? So we're going to do this, Control C, and then come here, Control V, and then save it. And we'll go ahead and knock out the other one as well, which is 42, right? So it should be right. 43. This is a joy, and it takes so much time to do these voices and stuff. So I normally wait until, I get a good chunk of them, and then I throw them all in there at once.
Yes, there's more. For example, every student here pays 600 glint per week to be here. You will receive no special treatment in this regard.
Okay, go ahead and save that. And this is number, 43, right? So I'll just click on that and then do 43, save. And then I have a program over here called Addition, Odd Addition, like that, right? And then I will drag these voices over there. So here's number 43 and 47. I don't need nothing special done to them. So I got them over here. We go to export settings, and I just change where they are going to. So Dragonspire, voices, introductions, select folder, okay. And what this does is it changes it from MP3 to OGG, which is what is used in Rimpi. Bam, done. Now we should have the corrected voices.
Keep in mind you will also be Oh, I nearly forgot. Monday morning is when we will withdraw the 600 glint. As it is already Thursday, I'll waive this Monday's payment.
There we go, cool. And so we got the voices switched over and fixed up as well. Now that's one less thing I gotta do later.
We'll give you extra time to adjust to your new life here.
I have to pay for my own spells too. Why?
Because it is different for everyone. A fireball for me will be different than yours. Different words spoken.
Hey,
and
whore.
different magic flow from you. So once you do buy a spell, it must then be studied and memorized
Whore.
to be used later.
His name is Horror Stream. Yeah. Well, we know what's on your mind then.
Just wonderful. Study.
MC does not like it. He said, "No, fuck that studying. Bullshit."
All right, you ready for the tour?
All right, it is tour time. I need a beer. Give me a
First up
second.
is your history class. Luckily, there was room to put you in our private classes. These classrooms are only for our special students.
Hi, kids. Do you like violence? You want to see? Never mind.
Can't. Man, he had such good music, but I can't stand that dude. Anyways, all right, continuing on.
So they can have a more one-on-one experience here at Dragonspire.
All right, so the better students, as you can tell, get the one-on-one type of stuff. So that's just letting you know why this is setting up for. Hey, why isn't it a whole bunch of people in a classroom kind of setting? Because you can't do that in Daz, right? Unless and it's a whole nightmare if you're going to do that. Because then you have to use still boards and stuff like that, and it doesn't look right and whatnot. So with my rig, my setup, I can normally handle around 3-4 characters, and that's it. So that's all you'll ever see in one of my scenes.
Can't wait.
All right, for our next topic, Azorus.
All right. Don't know what Azorus is. And who is unknown?
Any takers? All right then. Cat.
So we now know who Cat is.
Me?
Why do you teach like there's a full class?
Throwing a little bit of emphasis on this shot.
And why are you so shy, Cat? It's just the teach and me here. Don't be such a timid bitch.
She is such a lovely fellow. She is so nice, ain't she?
How many Watch your language, young lady.
Precisely. Thank you, Miss Meadows. What do I owe the visit?
A new student.
New student? But he's a man. At least he looks like one.
I had to add it. I had to add that. Because of all the BS that's going on in this country, I had to add that line.
I'm very much a man. Need proof? I can show you.
And that's why I did that. Oh, Lord. All right, so the not good image is actually in this
your vulgar mouth,
scene, by the way.
magically sew it shut for a week.
Magically shut.
It's a
Damn.
complicated ordeal, Miss Fairshadow. Let's call it one of the Council's experiments.
Now we know who she is. So the teacher's name, Fairshadow. And it also enlightens that the Council does experiments. So what is it this time?
The truth out about me just yet.
And it also gives the MC a thought of plotting, right? So it really brings out the idea of like, what can I make of this information? You know, so, because this, as you've seen, is going to be a corruption type game, so.
Perhaps I can have some fun with this bit of information. Since I will be stuck here for the time being, I might as well use it to my advantage. One thing for sure, as soon as I figure out how to get out of here, I will.
Okay, so far so good. All this
Hello?
stuff is doing nicely. Hello?
Are you listening?
Nope, I'm not, Miss Big Booby.
What is your
Lady.
name?
Oh, right. I'm
Glad to meet you. I'm Miss Fairshadow, and your classmates are.
Yes, you're absolutely correct, Laura. But that's why I put that information in there, because I want to make light and laugh at and mock.
I'm Kat. Hello.
She is going to have a major transformation, and I'm not sure how I'm going to pull it off yet, but through her storyline, she is going to change drastically, and it's going to be a lot of coding involved and a lot of Green Arrow help. That is for sure, because she's going to be changing her hairstyle, makeup, whole 9 yards, and this is a free roam game, so I'm going to have to make images for all that stuff for pre and after, so that's going to be an endeavor.
The name's Elsa. Try not to annoy me or talk to me. Be as invisible as possible. Okay? Thanks.
Man, this pocket of sunshine here. But that's how I want her to be portrayed. I want people to really hate this person.
Ignore her rude attitude.
Anyways, Miss Fairshadow, I have many more places to show him. Just know your work will be cut out for this one. He knows literally nothing about Aeolus.
Aeolus. What's Aeolus? Just use the scheduler. Yeah, I was going to. It's more on the line of having to do all the images over again and making sure that I get every little image for every spot that that person is in the scheduler. Then on top of that, also like the quest UI and all of that. It will be. Yeah, and use a Vari. That's exactly what I was going to do. It will just be an endeavor trying to find, because you know I'm going to figure one. I'm going to. Okay, so we got Aeolus.
Aeolus.
Or whatever. I completely pulled that word out my ass. I went to World Generator, and I like the looks of that one, and then bam, there's our magic world.
See my point? For the record that is the name of our world. Let's get moving. Please note that this class is available Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. until 4 p.m.
It's given the time frames of when you can actually go into this classroom. So it lets the player know. And then here comes the bad part, okay? So if you have kids, close the eyes.
See me so.
Miss Fair.
Welcome. Both of you need to learn your places.
Shut that bitch up
Remember
real
who's
quick.
in charge here.
So another reason to hate Elsa.
We'll see about that.
What's taking you so long? Let's go.
Sorry, coming now.
Now to the next area.
This here is our wonderful
Damn it,
library.
it did that again.
It's
Hold
opened
on.
Sorry,
We
coming
gotta
now.
fix that. Fortunately, I already figured out how to do that. So all we gotta do is go down. Okay, so here it is, introducing transition 1. Why didn't it did it mess up on this one too? I think it did. But just to be safe, what I'm gonna do is do that and then do that, because that's what worked for the last one. All right, now we need to go down to transition 2. And I think there's even a third. I think there's 4 total in here. Here's a third. And this is basically just making it so that it goes smooth. I don't know why this happens in Ren'Py, but it does. It's just part of it. Here's transition 4. That should be the last one. Yeah, that's the last one. Go ahead and save it.
Sorry, coming now.
This here is our wonderful library. It's opened every day from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And for anyone wondering too, I didn't really, I went into a little bit of detail, but I didn't go like fully into detail. But the reason why this works compared to how I was doing it is because there's that switch between this and this, right? Like before I added this, right? It showed this and then it had the pause and then it went to this. So it was doing like a little blink, right? So what I did instead was I went ahead and put the image here and did a double take because it literally runs through this and this before you can even see it. So when you see it running, it's actually running this one and it's taking the last image, which is this one, and that's why it looks like it's running smoother. It's fickly. It's fickly. That's the best way I can explain it. Is the fact that it keeps on pulling the last scene image, not show image. So a scene image is whatever image that you have on the screen, right? Now, let's say you have an image right here, right? What the show does, that image stays there, but then show does this. So both images are technically there, even though you can only see the show one. That's how it works. When you do a scene, it wipes all images, and the only image that is that is being seen and shown is that one image. So that's why you see in the coding I have scene, because the more image, if you did show and went all the way down, it would be taking up so much resources that it eventually got crash out someone's computer. So always wipe out all images and just do the first image, an only image that needs to be seen. Very seldom do I do show image. I only use it when I have to, and I try to wipe that cache when I can. Anyways, long rant over. We're here at the library, open every day from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
It's the perfect place to find books you may need for your studies. If you can't find what you're looking for, you can always ask Miss Lovelace here.
Mr. Lovelace, huh?
I never used the library at my college. Much rather be partying and drinking than wasting my life away in a book.
Boy, he's just an upstanding citizen.
There is no time for that here. There's far too much work to be done.
You got it, Miss Lovelace.
Besides, indulging in ale is rough on the body.
Don't know what you're talking about, lady.
Well, if you don't mind, I have to get back to organizing the books.
The lighting in this is so awesome. I think I did a really good job on the lighting in this image. You can see that glow on the neck and the face. The glasses, whew, those glasses was so much of a hassle, man. Like, I had to go and take the cutout of it, like, I had to cut out like half of it because it created a shadow from here down to here, and it looked so ugly.
Oh, that reminds me. Remember how I said I would show you ways to make some glint?
Oh, now we're doing a little backtrack, so now, oh yeah, that's right. She did say something about making money. We're gonna be working in the library.
What of it?
Come here and help Miss Lovelace whenever you can. When he comes into work, pay him with the funds you are allotted and send a bill to finance.
Okay, just let you know that there is still some structure to money here.
Thank you, Miss Meadows. Even a part-time worker will help greatly. Oh, and if it's Sunday or Monday, which are my days off, Gert will be here in my stead.
All right, that explains when she ain't gonna be here, which is awesome, because I want you to be able to work every day, which is in the library, so naturally I don't want her here all day, every day, right? So me and Green Arrow have it set up to where every person has a schedule at somewhere, daily, whatever the heck it is. I got it saved somewhere. So these people have lives too, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, she's mainly gonna be in the library, right? I get it. But not always.
I'll inform him of your arrangement so you can work any day you want.
And the 2 days that she has off, Gert will be here.
Yay, so excited.
He's enthused. He's very enthused.
Any questions thus far?
None that I care to ask. Well, besides when chow time is, I'm getting hungry.
this brings in the whole eating situation and
Oh, right.
whatnot.
Let me escort you there and explain the basics for the mess hall.
Because anytime you do a class, anytime you do anything in this game, what's going to end up happening is your water is going to go down, your food is going to go down, your energy is going to go down as well. So you have to maintain those levels, I guess is the best way to put it. If you don't have the energy, you're not going to be able to perform whatever task that you're trying to do. And let's say you let your food and water go down to 0. How I'm going to have it set up, which I don't think we have it done yet. Me and Grin's got to do this. But the idea that I have is if your water is at 0, it's not going to kill you. Same thing for food. It's not going to kill you. But your max HP and your max MP. So water is going to be for MP. Food is going to be for HP. Your max HP is going to be half your HP then. So let's say you have 100 HP, but you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to starve. My food goes down to 0. Then your max HP will then be 50 instead of 100. And it won't be able to go above that 50 until your food is restored. Now, that is one idea I got. I'm still thinking of other ideas. Because the main reason is, it's like, you're supposed to maintain your food and water, but if you're not going to do no combat, fuck it, who gives a shit, right? And then you just save money that way. So, I need to think of something else. Because that's not always going to be a good idea, I don't think. Because if you're not going to do no combat, then it doesn't matter about your HP or MP. So, food for thought. Still in the works.
Forgive me for that, by the way. I should have had Sakara show you it yesterday. It's nearly lunchtime, so we can eat a little something before continuing the tour.
All right, so we're going to go get introduced to the chow hall now.
So how was it?
My mind is blown. That was so tasty.
He liked that food.
I kind of want another one.
You need to finish what's on your plate first.
That meal should fill you up by itself. Wait a little bit as you digest it. It's jammed packed with 2,000 calories, and it does a slow release of nutrients.
Magic food.
Kind of like a painkiller?
Precisely.
I found it awesome that all you do is sit down and magically the food appears before you.
So now it's explaining why the food appeared before you, which is the whole like eating system that I designed. Oh, I also forgot to mention, me and Green Arrow, man, Green Arrow's just been rocking it too. We got the equip, well, most of it. You can equip items now, and also buying and selling, which I'll show off too.
So anytime I'm hungry, I can just pop in here and eat?
Well, you get one free meal a day. Any more than that will cost you.
There we go. There is the catch.
Figures. Ruining the one thing I like about this place.
The one thing I like about this place is the food, and they're gonna charge me if I want seconds!
You should also know that the mess hall is only open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Given the times, I specifically wanted to give the times for all these places so that the player knows, right? Now, the player's gonna forget that, but when it's closed, they'll know why it's closed at least, right?
Be sure to plan accordingly.
Which we will see once we're out of here.
Are you ready to see your combat class?
I guess. Let's get this over with.
All right, one more transition.
Follow me then. And here we are. Your instructor will be Miss Grimston.
Miss Grimstone?
How will we do combat without using actual magic? I don't get it.
It's hard to explain. You will see once you get started.
And this is pretty much where all the fine-tuning stuff has ended. So, like, I need to make sure that when I come back here, I'm in the right outfit and that kind of stuff, because you need to be in your combat outfit, yada, yada, blah, 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 right? So, we're actually going to start getting into some of the fixings now.
Miss Grimston, may I take a moment of your time?
Of course. What can I do for you today?
I have a student for you to train.
Sure thing. Send her my way when she arrives. She can pair up with Clover.
About that, this is your new student.
Soup.
Sup. Sup. I love that. She's not thrilled. She's not thrilled. Oh,
you
God.
almost had me on that one. That was a good joke. Anyways, I need to spar with Clover. She is almost ready to graduate, I think.
Does it look like I'm joking?
Oh, homegirl throwing down the law. Who's in charge? Uh-huh. A little cat fight, maybe?
Men do not have magic, and by the looks of him, he has a third leg.
Yes.
She's so blunt.
Yeah, well, blame the council for this one. Let's call it an experiment of theirs.
Fucking hell, I wish they would just not fuck with things.
This gives insight to where they're, you know, the people are not happy with the council because they're always messing and dabbling in shit. This is the intentions that I'm trying to portray to readers. So we'll have more of this stuff coming up.
You and me both.
All right then, let's do this.
I'll leave you here with Miss Grimstone. Try to behave yourself. Trust that I will be keeping an eye on you and your progress.
Clover, come over here.
Right away.
Oh, she don't have her fucking daggers in this image.
Clover
But
is
she
one
does
of
in
our
this
top
one.
sparring
I'm going to have to
students.
redo that
She's
image.
way ahead
I hope I
right
didn't
away.
delete this image. I just now realized that. Fuck. All right. What was the... Okay, she says right away. So it's introductions 88. I don't know if I actually still have these. I pray and hope I do. Fuck. I done deleted them. All right, there's another way to do this. I'm just going to delete that image from here.
Right away.
Clover,
Trust that I will be keeping an eye on you and your progress.
Clover, come over here.
Right away.
That's
Clover
what.
is
That's
one
just
of
what
our
I gotta
top
do.
sparring students.
That's the only way
She's
around it.
way
I am
ahead
going
for
to
her
delete that
age.
image. It was number 88. So what I'm doing is I'm going into my images because it's we're not using it, so it's just like wasted space. So story, introductions, and it is number 88, I believe, right? Yeah, it's 88. So let's go ahead and just remove that and save 500 KBs. Sound good? Sound good. All right, cool. Let's do it. Raw moment. All right, Clever is one of our top sparring students. You're going to find out a little bit more about her later on, too. She ain't exactly as good as she is, that everyone's like cracking her up to be.
Yes, Ms. Grimstone?
This is your new sparring partner. We have to get him trained up.
She's way ahead of her age. That's above 18, guys. We aren't Captain... Oh, my God. Don't bring in disrespect. I like that guy. He just fucked up, that's all. He has no fucking morals. Side note, I do think there was nothing illegal going on, or he would have been in jail. Because that fucking cult mafia would have went right after him and got him jailed. So, just saying that bit of information. We don't got... It ain't no Mr. Beast thing, okay? Now, Mr. Beast says, I'm just sitting here like, everyone's fucking whistling past the graveyard. I'm like, this motherfucker doing crazier shit. Anyways, I'm off that.
Okay.
And yes, everyone in here is portrayed above 18.
The next class is about to start. Why don't you go and change into your combat outfit?
See, she's telling us to go and change into our combat outfit.
We will
So
wait here
what I
for
need to
you.
make sure is if I come back here and I don't have my combat outfit, the scene does not start. But if I do, it does. We will wait here for you.
It's good to meet you.
Oh, I'm
Nice to meet you. When you're back, we can begin. I look forward to it.
And it's not Captain, it's Doc.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Guess I'll be back shortly then.
Well, guess I better change into my combat outfit.
Reassuring what you got to do.
Whatever the fuck that is, it better not look retarded. If so, I'll burn that bitch in the fireplace.
Wow. They are totally gonna burn. Quest complete! Alright, here we are. So we got a good little save. I need to... You know what we need to do, Green Arrow, when we do this UI, so I can name the saves? So I can name this mage, name it rogue, name it warrior, whatever I want to name it. So now we have all of this unlocked. Alright? Alright, so if we go into our current quest, we have more people unlocked. No quest for her, no quest for her, no. I do have a quest for her, but I don't think it comes up yet. No, we have to do the history portion first. Nothing, and then main. Change into your combat outfit, and then head to combat class. So that's what we have right now. So let's see if we go into combat, if it triggers. I need to change into my combat uniform. Perfect. What we need to do as well, I did not realize this. I forgot completely about it. I need to change the music back over. So let's go down to here. And I'll do stop music. Fade out 5. And then bam. And now I'll get it to where it's fading back in. I think I can actually roll back.
If so, whatever. Well,
guess I'll,
Nice.
Oh, I'm...
Nice to meet you. When you're...
guess I'll be back shortly then.
Well, whatever. If so,
Quest complete. And now this music's playing again. Awesome. All right, so that's going smooth and got that music ironed out and switched out. So the next portion is it's going to lead us into combat. So I've actually not played it all the way through, so this is new to me. That's kind of cool. So let's go and pray and hope that I did this correctly. So let's go and change into our combat outfit. Oh, looky there. Looky there. Where did our oh god, that's annoying. That is so annoying, and I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that. I'll have to redo all the fucking images. Fuck. Because I just want, you see how that goes smooth? Just the outfit changes? But then that shifts. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I can actually, let me open up and see if I have this in here. I don't think I do, or I would have had this changed. Let's see, Dragonspire. I got icons, I got prologue, render now. I don't even know where I stored this, if I stored it. These are studies. Oh, spells and profile images. Maybe that is where... Oh, these are the old ones, I think, though. Let me open it up and see. Anyways. I shall go ahead and continue on. So now we have this outfit. I can read what I'll have to end up doing is I'm gonna have to probably replace all 3 because I'm not gonna get the same exact setup like I did right here. So I'm going to probably redo all 3 of these. It's not going to take that long, honestly, to render them out or get them situated and ready. But I am going to have to redo them and redo the lighting and that sort of... Okay, so that's just for that. So that is not what I'm looking for. Oh, sorry. Forgot, y'all can only see one screen. My bad. All right, so what I was doing, I'm just looking for... I'm just looking for the... image. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, so no, I'm going to have to redo all three of them. Yeah. All right. I can't believe I didn't save that. I had to save that somewhere because I didn't see nothing about no bedroom or nothing. Hold on. I gotta have something. Let's try dorm. Yeah, here it is, right here. Changing camera and light, changing outfit, do not delete. That sounds important. Item making, do not delete. Stat screen setup, do not delete. Let's do changing outfit. Because changing is going to be a big thing going on in this game. It's probably going to get annoying to some people. Don't care. I wanted a lot of systems to make you explore and move and go back to places. A dev spends so much time on one little thing and players literally just look over it. So the more action time it gets, the better. I'm going to go ahead and do this change while I'm loading that screen in. Should be able to leave, yes. Now let's see if we go into combat, if it starts. It does.
Great.
Perfect.
You made it. Let's get down to business then, shall we?
We need to change the music. And I'm going to reuse, I'm going to get like, this is going to be... what audio should I do? Let me go ahead and go into this music and see if I can't get something decent. What's this one? Nah. Nah. That might be good combat. That might be good combat music. We will change that music right now. So let's go ahead and open up audio on this one as well. And all I'm going to do is take this, Control C, go to music, Control V. That's going to be our combat music now. So let's go ahead and go here. And I'm just going to go down to the combat, but we haven't got there yet. I'm just going to go ahead and pre-do it. So this is... ends up happening is we get down here and we jump to Fight Elsa. And where Fight Elsa is at is a great question. Let's find where Fight Elsa is at. And it's still here. It's just label Fighting Elsa. So I made it in enemy combat. So okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do now is play the music, y'all. Which I don't mind a hard cutoff on the music when we're going into this, so that's okay. So this is going to be the fighting music when we're fighting her. And what was the song? Okay, so all I'm going to do is rename it, Control C, just like that. And then just paste that right there. And then hit a good old save. Well, I'm not going to save it just yet. Actually, yeah, I do. Now let's go back to the other one, being chapter 1, and we will have the music playing in this one. Let's find another good song. I don't want the same exact one that we did last time, but I don't want any suspense type stuff either. So let's see what else I got. That sounds like some good battle music too. Tensions, no. What's this one? I changed my mind. We got a different battle song. I'm sorry. We are totally doing that. Oh my god, that is some epic battles music right there, man. That right there got the fucking. That was amazing. So let's go ahead and change that again. Where is it at? What's it called? Enemies something, right? Yeah, enemy battles. That music was so badass. All right, now for reals this time, let's find a song for the actual scene. Too happy. Way too happy. No, that's not what I'm looking for either. What about this one? Nope, that sounds too sexy. Did I already do this one? Yeah, I did. Maybe that might be a good choice. Definitely not. Dadgummit. I didn't get no good sound out of that one. Nah. It's not. I can't find anything that's like really like grabbing it. This is the worst part about this stuff, is trying to find a good song for the scene and what you want. Because like music and sound effects really do make the game. Too sad. Do I have like nothing that's just like is? I don't got anything that's like, you know, any decent. No, that won't work. I know what song that is. I got so much music in here, and I just can't find one that like really fits what I'm envisioning in my head. This might work. I might have to just go with something like this. No, it's just, no. Too sad. What are y'all thinking? Should I go with like another rock song or something in before the fight? See, there is going to be a little bit of a spat, but it's not something like crazy. Teach is going to put him in his place. So that's why I wanted a certain particular type. this one. I'll see how it sounds. Let's go ahead and do that one. Control C, Control V, and then let's go here and collect this. Go back to the scene that we were just at. Sorry that, you know, my mind sometimes just get sidetracked, but if I don't do this stuff and I just like put it off, and that's the whole purpose of this, is kind of like flushing it all out, right? So if I don't do it, then I'll forget about it, sadly. Go ahead and close out of that. Okay, it's this one. I don't think this is gonna flow that well, but until you're actually like in it, and then you're listening and you're feeling it, that's when shit actually changes. And I'm like, oh yeah, this does work. Alright, so it should already be saved.
Great, you made it. Let's get down to business then, shall we?
I think it can flow.
How much experience do you have in combat? Actually, better yet, how long have you been practicing your spells?
Let me get another beer. So what are y'all thinking so far? Oh, I just noticed that there is a problem with this render. What image is this? Oh, it's the first one, right? Yeah, it should be this one right here. So let's go ahead and open up Lightroom and fix the problem that I see. Which, a lot of people probably wouldn't notice it, but some people would, and that's all the change that needs. What is it? Rough start. Yeah, right here. Let's go ahead and zoom up. You see this little line right here. So what we're gonna do is just click H for heal. I think I can pull this off in Lightroom, and I don't have to use. Yes. So that makes it so I don't have to go back to Photoshop, right? So there, that's done. Go back to edit, and then what we're gonna do is export this one image. Bam. Batch is fine. I can do that later. I don't have to do it right now. But as long as it's prepared and ready, that's what matters. So I'll go ahead and exit out of that. Cool. Game back up.
Well, yesterday, I never even knew this world existed. Does that pretty much sum it up enough for you?
Somebody's trying to be a little cocky.
Wonderful. Another sarcastic asshole student trying to earn some sort of respect from his peers.
Rude. Didn't think you could speak that way to students.
Oh!
Clearly, you have this delusional take thinking you are entitled or something. Also, I get an urging sensation that you feel you are better than everyone around you.
Wanted to go ahead and throw that entitled stuff out too, because it does give a sense of what's going on in the world. And she ain't gonna put up with it. That's basically what she's saying.
Are you teaching psychology or combat? Asking for a friend.
Say one more sarcastic thing and see what happens, I implore you.
So Scott...
Okay, so we need sound effects like mad.
So Scott.
So let's go ahead and bring up our sound effects. So let's do, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'll show you how I do sound effects, which is quite nice. And what I'm gonna do is casting a spell. Oops. What the hell? Oh my god. Just delete it all. Thank you. Casting a spell. And now we're gonna generate a sound effect. And see what we come up with. It's going to give us 3 options. 4 options. Interesting. And then we can listen to them. Don't want voices. That was weak. Eh? That could work. Let's try a different set, right? Let's do summoning, casting, spell. See what that does. I don't want no voices though, like that first one though. But it did add a good ring to it, but it's not her voice, right? So it kind of defeats the purpose, right? Come on, man, today.
I want my sound effects and I want it now. AI.
Fuck, those sounded terrible. Do I already have one? Maybe I just wasted stuff instead. I think I do have some sound effects of casting. That could work. Yeah, let's do that one. So what we're gonna do is just bring this up. Let me go ahead and move this over as well, so I can read chat, because reading chat is actually pretty amazing. It's on my top one thing to do. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Summing. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Did I? Oh my God, I did. I did not even fucking notice it. Oh my God, I blame beer. My bad. That's funny. Fucking retard. That's what I am. All right, so let's go ahead and use that spell. Where are we at in the game? So Sar. Okay, gotcha. Let's go ahead and bring it here. So it should be right here. So we need the sound effect right here. And just to make this quicker, what I do is play sound. Bam. Control C for that. Go back here. Control V. Rename, and then bam. Cool. There's that one. And the next thing is a whirlwind, right? So I am gonna have to generate that one, so it can sit there and make that noise. Then I need a whirlwind, and then like
shut you up now,
maybe
didn't
another one. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and bring that back over like this. Let's casting whirlwind. And I spelt those correctly this time. Just wanted to let you know that. I'm also going to need to bring up Audition as well, because we're going to have to export that naturally, right? There was nothing in that. I feel like number 2 is better than 4. This one is constant. So I feel like this sound would be better for, I'm going to actually say both of these. So this is going to be Whirlwind 1, Whirlwind 2, right? So we got both of those saved. Let's bring up Audition, and then voices, where you at? All right, drag them over. We do have to change where we're sending these naturally. So instead of voices, game, audio, we need to go to sound effects. Ooh, combat sound effects. Nah, I'll leave it right here for now. Okay. Run. Now we got those in our game, right? Bring this up. Whirlwind 2. I might just use one because these pauses are kind of short. So let's see how this works, right? And then we will go for, actually no, this needs to go upward. No, that's right. Let's go ahead and save. So hopefully I don't have to reload because I made a new sound, but we'll find out. That's why it took time.
That shut you up now, didn't it?
Okay, so that actually worked out pretty good.
And for the record, in this class, anything goes. Just because everyone seems tolerant here doesn't mean we aren't allowed to put you in your place when it's required.
Yeah, exactly. Man, whoever wrote this game is amazing. I like how this guy thinks.
Noted.
I'm going to pair you up with Clover. She can spar and teach you the basics easily enough.
Ms. Grimstone, can I spar with him instead?
Oh, we got Elsa wanting to fight instead.
Showing an interest in combat class all of a sudden? What caused this sudden spark in you?
Please don't. I can't stand this bitch.
Exactly.
Oh, really? In that case, sure, Elsa, teach him the basics, all right?
She just gave you the middle finger. So now you got the teacher mad at you. You got Elsa mad at you. You are not making friends around here. Just saying.
You got it. You are mine now, bitch.
Ooh, she ain't happy.
How the fuck do you even cast?
Figure it out.
Boom. Now we're in combat. So, as you can tell, we got 10 HP, 20 MP. Oh, you know what we need to do, Green? We need to do this. And also, I just realized something, and I need to go back. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and load and go here. And the reason why, I wanted to equip my item first before we went into combat. See how that affects that fight, right? So bam, we just equipped our staff. So there we go. There we go. Green Arrow got that work, and so now you can equip inventory. Well, most inventories. We're still working on that, but don't have any items at that point exactly yet. I was thinking about we need to get the items to take into effect in combat, but yeah. Oh, I need to change. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and change. But we do have that, so boom. Now we can kind of just skip through all this now. Now we're in combat with our updated stats. 2 magic power extra. Exactly. I should have gave it 3 because like the warrior got like 3 attack, 1 magic power. Then the rogue got 2 and 1. So I was just like, nah, I'll just leave it at 1 and 2 for the mage. And it really doesn't matter. I mean, I'm going to have to balance all this stuff eventually. Green Arrow's probably going to be a big work on that too because I know Green Arrow's going to find so much shit to exploit. We are definitely winning now. Oh, yeah, definitely winning. All right, so let's go ahead and do our attack. Let's do our fireball. Boom. 7 damage. I don't even think it went up in damage, bro. Just pointing that out. Let's go ahead and do an attack. Now that did. That used to be 3. And dead. Continue. Yep.
That's enough, Elsa. I said teach him the basics. not obliterate him into the next century.
We need to change the music now. So we need to go back to the old music. So let's go ahead and maybe we should have like a sad song actually that starts playing now because you just got your ass handed to you, right? Hey, what's going on, Sonic? So maybe we change that song too. And I do got some sappy songs in my other project that I can use. Not upbeat. Where's all the sad, selfie ones? So something like this. I feel like that would have been a better song than what's playing right now. Nah, maybe not. Because there is that conflict. So I close my eyes when I fucking think about that shit. Try and block shit out. Could work. I'm using that one. I love that song. Alright. Control C, go back to Dragonspire audio music though. Control C, rename, Control C. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is Control V, Control C, Control Z, so it goes back to what it was, and then part 2. Bam. There we go.
That's
now
enough,
the music
Elsa.
change. Let's do the fight again. Alright.
Figure it out.
Boom. Now we're in the fight. Why ain't the music playing?
Figure it out. You got it. You are mine now, bitch.
How the fuck do you even cast?
Figure it out.
There it is. Okay, it just took it a minute. I was like, where the hell is this music at? I still think this is lower than... I feel like if I had no weapon at all, it would still do 7 damage. It is affecting the attack, though. We need to test that arrow. Yeah, Fireball is trash here.
That's enough, Elsa. I said teach him the basics, not obliterate him into the next century.
Not my fault he's so weak.
Damn, rude, bitch.
Go back to your solo training.
Whatever.
It does, the ratio is just shit. I mean, the thing is, like, the attack, it actually went up 1 damage point, right? It went from 3 to 4 when I attacked her. But I think the actual magic ability didn't go up. So, magic attack went up 2 points versus the attacks of 1 point. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe I have to test that. Maybe something start clicking, but not causing an error.
From you. Perhaps you shouldn't talk so much shit when you can't back it up with action. Baby steps it is then. You can train with Cat. Once you've grown in power and understand more on combat, then we can continue. In the meantime, focus on your history lessons. Maybe knowledge is more your forte.
Basically saying you can't fight. That's what she's saying. Because she's rude. She's rude like that.
Because it sure as hell ain't combat. Hello? You going to make it over there?
Yep, still recovering.
Now, the reason why you're not seeing the MC is because you don't know what class he is, right? So it could be the magic, the rogue, or the warrior, so I'm not showing his face at all. So, yeah.
More intense than I thought it would be.
Very much so. Take it easy for a while. I'm sure your ego will need a rest as well. 2 birds, 1 stone. You are dismissed. Report to Ms. Fairshadow at your earliest convenience.
Will do, when I have the energy to do so.
Something has got to give.
Did she say something about battling?
Yep.
Hello? Because it's
No,
in the meantime,
I did not.
baby
Okay.
step in because it's sure. Hello? You going to make it over there?
Yep, more intense than I...
Very much so. Take it easy. You are dismissed.
Will do, when I have the energy to do so.
Something has got to give. I can't keep this up forever. Never thought I'd ever be a ragdoll. Being kicked up one end of the room and down the other.
Fireball ratio is 0.1, so you got a 0.2 damage. Okay, so we're gonna change that then.
I'm not throwing in the towel that easy.
I need to have.
That dumb cunt can battle that
I need
good.
right
Sure
here.
as hell
This
I can
image
too.
needs to be. I need a sound effect. Let's see. I should have fireball. Okay, so I'm going to make it the flame strike. So what I'm going to do is, it's going to first needs to. Let's see. Chapter 1. There we go. Sound effects. Let's go ahead and do this. See. And then go down here. I'm not throwing in the towel that easy.
Never thought I'd ever. I'm not throwing in the towel that easy. If that dumb cunt can battle that good,
right
then
here.
I know sure as hell I can too.
I'm gonna put the sound effect right here. But I need to change this. So sound effects / oh my lord. Combat sound effects. / Flame Strike. There we go. Cool.
I'm not throwing in the towel that easy. Never thought I'd ever be a ragdoll. I'm not throwing in the towel that easy. If that dumb cunt can battle that good, then I know.
Yeah, that worked out
I
great.
can too. Don't worry, Elsa. You'll be eating your words soon enough.
Okay, so now we need to make sure that the music changes back, right? So we need to, at the start of this one over here, where's it at? Yeah, right here. Do stop music, fade out 5. And then do that.
Don't worry, Elsa.
So that the same
You'll
music
be
just
eating your
continues
words
playing,
soon
basically.
enough. Never. Don't worry, Elsa. Until then, though, I best attend my next history
Time for
class.
me. See you later. All right, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting out of here soon myself. I still got a lot more work to do on this stuff, but at least I got to mess with it and get stuff in order. At least on the mage, I still got more to do. And I still don't need a skip time yet, which is amazing. So we have now completed that portion as well. Kind of cool, huh? But I do need to make images for both the warrior and the rogue. So this was the more complete version of it. Let's see what it says for here. Currently don't have a quest, so we have a bug right off the bat because we should have completed quest, Talksmith Meadows, changes in combat. So we need to work on that because it's not scrolling right. And the current quest is not even there. Huh. Why is it not there, though, is the question. Because we completed this quest, passed the time, start quest M3. We have M3 right here. I don't know. I'll have to get with Arrow and figure that out, because I'm not seeing anything different other than this true being false, but that's because it's required because of the killing. So I'm not entirely positive on that. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for me for today. So, oh, wrong button. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and like, hit that follow, get notified when I do go live, because I don't know when I do. It all depends, and I had fun today. We got to go through the game at a very slow rate and get a lot of stuff done. So that was fun. Anything that you need to know is probably in the descriptions. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll try to do more streams like this, and maybe I'll do it tomorrow or the next day or whatever, you know. But I do need to peck away at this, and this will be a good thing to do while on stream, I think. Maybe I'll even bring on Green Arrow if he wants to. But anyways, I am out of here. Y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.